Hi friends, welcome to TRENDRIDER channel supported by Huringa Time. Today we are going to do the technical analysis for NCC Limited. NCC is into construction and engineering domain, and right now you are watching the monthly technical chart of the stock, and this is the historical price chart of NCC, and these are all the technical indicators that I deployed on the stock for technical analysis, and these are all the graphs generated by these technical indicators. And we have data since 2008 onwards up to 2017 November 22nd for technical analysis. Okay, if you look at the historical price path pattern of the stock, NCC had reached its peak price 134. That time it was trading at 134, and this happened in 2008 itself. Okay, and today the stock is trading at 109. Today the stock is trading at 109. You can clearly see that some 24 rupees less than it is trading at 24 rupees less than its previous peak price. That's okay, and this stock made a significant attempt to reach and cross its peak price 2-3 times in its history in the last 8 years, 9 years period, but it couldn't. 2 times we can clearly see that these two peaks which went close to the peak price, but it couldn't make it. Faced some sort of price resistance barrier, and the stock went down, and after that unfortunately it went into this negative super trend mode. It entered the negative super trend mode in May 2011, and this particular phase continued up to March 2014. And again in April 2014 onwards, it came under the influence of positive super trend mode, but nothing significant had happened since then, except for this sideways movement. See, long-term sideways movement. And recently the stock is trading at 109, which is slowly, which is like it is not even up to its it is it is not even reaching the previous peak price so far, and it is yet to cross its highest peak price, which it reached in 134, in 2008. So the stock is going at a very slow pace, and that is one thing. And second thing is we can clearly see that a lot of sideways movement is there. The stock is undergoing a lot of sideways movement, but still then if you see, recently the stock started moving in upward direction very slightly. It is making new highs, but the difference between the present high and the previous high is very low, is very slight. Okay, we can clearly see that. Actually, since February 2016 onwards, this stock started moving in the upward direction, and this is new high 1, new high 2, new high 3. So this is the new pattern that I am observing in the stock. Okay, so but it is the difference between previous two peaks is very little, a maximum 10 rupees or something. Okay, yeah, it is 8 to 10 rupees. That is the difference. And this time also the stock is going to make a new high. Maybe it will. Right now it is at 1 or 2. So I think it may go up to 110 or 112, and then it may go for consolidation. I am telling this based on its previous peaks. The way at the level at which the stock had been making previous new highs based on while comparing with its previous highs. So that is the level, that is the range, 10 rupees, 8 to 10 rupees only. It is difference only it is showing. So based on that, I'm guessing right now. So it may go up to 112 or 110 to 112. That is the expectation. Let's see how far it goes. But right now this is in the upward trend. The stock is moving in upward trend, which is a good sign. And the stock had already crossed its 20 and 50-day moving average, and it is right now under the influence of positive super trend mode, which is another good. Relative strength of the stock is good. Actually, it is making a parallel line to the top line, 80 line. And the direction strength is down, but both positive and negative direction lines are diverging, and the signal line is direction strength of the direction strength line is moving up, slightly tilted towards the upward direction. The stochastics is good, actually, though it is playing at the midpoint, but we can clearly see that the fast line is on top of the slow line, and both lines are diverging. Okay, that is that shows the strength of the stock. And price volume is slightly increasing. You can clearly see the rising slope. You can keep the cursors here for you to understand actually how the slope is rising. and momentum is more or less constant. Yeah, momentum is it is not momentum is not at the benchmark level, and it is just playing on top of the baseline. It is in the positive zone, but it is more or less constant, and balance of power and elderly both are in sync with each other, and both are telling us that the stock is in bullish phase, and Kopekar is just lying on the baseline. Actually it is showing that it's throwing a buy signal, but the signal is so weak. That's what I'm seeing, that's what I'm reading right now. I mean, that's how I'm reading the guiding point of Kopekar. Okay, guys, infrastructure is a booming industry right now in India. Okay, and this particular company is into that infrastructure development and all, construction, engineering, and all that stuff, sort of stuff. This company is doing. So definitely there should be a boom. But when that boom comes, when that company is going to fill its orders book, and then show the boom, the strength of its show its core strength. That is the question question mark. Okay, then but now stock wise, I mean technically it is moving in the upward direction. The trend is good, but it's a slow moving stock, which you can clearly see. The difference between two new highs is more or less 8 to 12 rupees. That is the range it has been making. But it is moving in the upward direction. Even the parameters that help a particular stock to move in the upward direction are there. They are near to the benchmark level, but they are not in the benchmark. They haven't crossed the benchmark level. They are near to the benchmark level. They are yet to cross the benchmark level. So particularly the momentum is quite down actually at this moment. So once these parameters are will cross the benchmark level, definitely the stock will boom. But until then, the stock will keep moving at the same pace, at a very very slow pace, and but it will move in the upward direction, because we can clearly see the direction strength of the stock is rising, and it is in a good position. Okay, guys, as per my conclusion, this stock is good for long term investment, but it's a very very slow pace rising stock. So whoever is interested can consider the stock for long term investment, but if you expect huge returns in short span, then this is not the stock for you. So that is the conclusion, guys. It's a slow pace rising stock. Okay, guys, if you like this analysis, please like this video and subscribe to this channel. Thank you.